situation.
To make this easy for someone looking, whether they're looking at a trip and fall issue, was it an unsafe condition? Did they know about the unsafe condition and ignore it?
Right.
Should they have known about the condition but just neglect?
Right, because a landowner in Florida is not what they call, the case law says they're not an insurer of the premises.
Right.
You gotta have some culpability. You have to be negligent, failure to use due care under the circumstances, and those are the types of situations that shows that you failed to act reasonably.
Well, that kind of goes into the next part there. The unsafe condition was open and obvious, or did the victim fail to use reasonable care to avoid it? And so, like you just said, if you came to my house, and I don't know of any problem at my house that's wrong, and you walk out in my yard and all of a sudden you trip and fall, that does not necessarily mean that I'm responsible for any damage or injury
Right.
that you sustained. And you have to go through a little checklist that the Florida law or Florida statutes has laid out for us, and you go through and you determine whether or not there's negligence on behalf of that homeowner.
Right.
Now, if I had a hole out there and I covered up that hole and didn't tell you about it, and I knew that it would be dangerous for somebody to go near it or around it or walk over top of it, well, guess what? I would be responsible for that.
Right.